Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry for the late video this week. It's been a little crazy. Um, Today, I just had my first yard sale of my life, and it was a very interesting experience, a very lucrative one. Turned out very well. Um, but now, let's get down to football. Let's get down to last week. And let me tell you, last week was kind of crazy. I mean, we're only in week two, and it was kind of crazy. Let's start off with Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP. Marco, man, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to. I knew it was gonna be an ass whooping, and an ass whooping it was, man. 122 to 75. Sorry, Marco. Marco, empty made 1,000 drops down to 0-2. Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-0. This is my year for three, the third championship. I'm going for it. I'm winning it this year. I put the whole league on notice already. Legendary Giant versus Team Deal, and this wasn't even a close one. 147 to 85. Juan, you may have the best QB in what do you call it? The quarterback from, oh my God, Russell Wilson. You may have the best QB right now in the league, man. He is tearing it up. He's tearing it up, man. Great pickup. Next matchup. I called this last week. I said it was going to be a close one, and it was. And my brother-in-law pulled off the win. 127-119 over Baby Shark. It was a good game. It was a close game. But at the end, my brother-in-law pulls it out. Huge game by Prescott. After the Cowboys are getting blown out, I hate the Cowboys, and it sucks that they won. But holy crap. One, what the hell was Atlanta thinking with that outside kick, not going after the ball? That's number one. And number two, Prescott comes back, 450 yards, passing, 3 rushing touchdowns, a fourth passing. Monster game, 41 points. Between him, Nick Chubb, monster game. My brother-in-law takes the win. He goes to 2-0. Evan drops down to 0-2. Bad Boys versus Butch McHitman. Bubba. Dude, I feel for you, man. Dude, you started off good this year. First time in a few years. You won your first week. Boom. I had you winning last week too. You had, you're going against Eddie. Barkley goes down with a season-ending injury. Listen, as a Giants fan, that killed me. But let me tell you guys, right before this injury happened, not a day or two prior, I was talking with Bubba, and he was talking about, you know what? I want to get rid of Barkley. I think I want to trade him. And I was like, listen, let me know. I got guys. Let's pull a trade. Infamous words from Bubba. You know what? Let's wait another week. Thank you, Bubba. You saved me. Thank you. Sorry, man. But you're 1-1, and listen, you still got a strong team. You still got good players in your team. You got Smith Schuster. You got freaking Robinson from Jacksonville, who, man, he looks like he's going to be the real deal for them, man, for quite some time. Eddie, you go up to 2-0. Bubba, 1-1. Tough matchup. Next one, we have Flying Buffalo Wings versus Gotham Knights. Man, I thought Terry was going to take this, but let me tell you, Alex, holy crap, dropping 160. 160 last week. 43 points from your QB. Josh Allen, you know why that's huge? Buffalo has not had a 300-yard passer. What was it, like 3-4 seasons? And then he goes and he drops 415 yards. Was it 4 touchdowns? Insanity. 160 to 120. Listen, Terry, I mean, you had a good week. 120 points. Listen, you would have beat most everyone else. But, man, not Alex, man. Alex goes up to 2-0. Terry, you drop down to 0-2. I'm going to skip this game and go to Steel Curtain versus Meme Machines. Man, Khalid pulls out the win, even though he had some guys, he had 2 guys that were not active. All jokes aside, like I said, listen, I love doing this. I do this for fun. I love doing fantasy football. I've been doing this for a long time. It's much more fun when everybody participates. This is week 2 now that you had guys on your bench that was not active starting that were not active to play. Khalid, this is a final notice, man. This week, I'm looking at your schedule. You have Cam Akers starting. Make sure you change him and you put him on your bench. If you have another guy that's out and they're starting on there, I'm revoking the ownership and I'm taking you out of the league. It's fair for everybody. It's not fair when you have guys out. It doesn't make it fun. Everyone needs to participate. And in the past, I kind of let it slide, and then people got upset about it. That's not happening this year. So, Khalid, listen, you've been with me for a few years now in this league. Make sure you set your roster tonight. All right. That being said, Ariel, man, I'm sorry, man. 0-2. Tough way to start the season, but listen. Last season, we had, I think, two guys start 0-5 who made the playoffs. So, you're still in it. You just got to get that first W. And then the final game, and I skipped over this because I'm going about this final game. Colin Kaepernick versus Brooklyn Giants. So now Sunday, Colin Kaepernick is my son Jordan. And last Sunday, we're apple picking. We're up in Masters. And he's looking like, oh my God, I'm getting killed right now. I was like, what? Brooklyn Giants has beat me by like 80 points. I was like, holy crap. But he had a lot of afternoon guys, my son. And he also had Kamara going in the evening. And I was like, listen, let's see what happens. Colin Kaepernick, my son, comes back from 80 down to win 161 to 151. Insane. That's probably the biggest comeback I've ever seen in fantasy football in a given week. Holy crap. Alvin Kamara, 33 points. Aaron Jones, 44 points. Terry McLaurin, 23 points, including a bullshit touchdown at the end of the game. He wins by 10. The apple doesn't fall far. All right. So now Colin Kaepernick is 1-1. Brooklyn Giants drops down to 1-1. All right, here we go. This week's matchups. And let me tell you, I'm going up against Eddie. And Eddie, man, I'm sorry, man. Listen, we're both 2-0. But you're about to get your first L. Because I'm going 3-0. Listen, it may be a little too early, man, but I may run the table and go. I'm looking to run the table. But let me take it one game at a time. I'm going to win this week. I'm going 3-0. Eddie's going to get his first L. Frank's Jets versus Bushwick Hitmen. Now, I know the first game's already started, and Bushwick Hitman's already got a 27-point lead. That being said, I think my brother-in-law is going to pull out the win. I think he's going to come back, and he's going to edge him out. I give my brother-in-law the win going to 3-0, and I see Bubba getting his second loss. Legendary Giant versus Gotham Knights, and I'm going to go with my boy Juan because Russell Wilson is a beast right now. To drop that much points, drop 35 points against New England defense, listen, Brady I know is gone. But Cam Newton played a hell of a game. He dropped 35 against the New England defense. Listen, Russell Wilson, this is MVP season. I think he's going to do it. I got Juan going to 3-0. Terry, sorry, man. You're not going to pick up your first one this week. You're going to drop down to 0-3. Baby Shark versus Mean Machines. Looking at the matchups, oh, man, it's going to be a close one, but I got to tell you, I think Baby Shark is just going to get it just because, man, you got a lot of injured guys on your team. Man, a lot of injured guys. So I think Baby Shark, I think Ev's going to get the win on this one and get his first win of the season. I think he's going to drop down to 1-2. Brooklyn Giants versus Steel Curtain. Ariel, I don't know, man. You know what? Ariel gets her first win this week. I think Will's going to drop down to 1-2. I think Ariel's going to get her first win. I think Steel Curtains gets their first win of the year. Team Deal versus Ed Team 8000. Marco's going to get his first win of the year this week. I think Marco's going to pull out the win over Team Deal. Danny, it was good texting with you for the first time, man. But yeah, man, I don't think you get the win this week, man. But it's gonna happen. I just don't think it's gonna happen this week. And then finally, I think the matchup of the week: Flying Buffalo Wings versus Colin Kaepernick. And you know what? This could be a pick'em game. I think you guys have two of the highest offenses in this league. Oh man, I just think I think Colin Kaepernick is going to get it only because the Sunday night matchup between New Orleans and Green Bay, prime time. I think both Kamara and Jones are going to have monster games, and hopefully Aaron Rodgers. All right, so my picks for this week: Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP; Frank's Jets, legendary Giant; Baby Shark; Steel Curtain, MC8000, Colin Kaepernick. Today, the Mets season officially ended. Very sad. Now it's time to hang up the hat. It's now time to go to football season. Doesn't look good with Barkley out, but you know what? I think this Giants team is better than they've been the last few years, and hopefully they get a W against San Fran. A beaten San Fran right now. Hopefully they get the W. But we'll see. You guys have a good week. G-Man. Talk to you guys soon.